first test is going to be to see if weather ball is affected in base power by Rayquaza's thingy. So we'll just take out these guys for another test. We'll just put some of these guys in here. That should be a simple test. Alright. This is maybe a little loud. Okay. I can turn that down. Alright. Hopefully that'd have changed it. Not really sure how exactly my setup works as far as like music playback. Normally when I make videos, I don't record music live. I usually put it in editing, but yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. Alright. Go ahead and tell DracoMisses. First test is going to be if weather ball doubles in BP with Rayquaza's weather. So we like Incineroar. Let me weather ball it. Alright. So we'll try that. And then we'll do some more tests. Perfect. Yay! It also had me excited too. I think I have, what, how many miracles do I have? Like 4 or 5? That's pretty crazy. Alright. Alright. Let's see here. Is Weather Ball a physical or special move? It should be a special move, right? Pretty sure it's special. Yeah, it's special. Okay. So Intimidation shouldn't affect anything. Alright, so I'm going to use Weather Ball on the Incineroar. And just Sleep Talk with Rayquaza. So... excellent. Let me know the exact damage you take. The good old fake out into King Shield. That didn't work in Gen 6. You'd be immune if I remember correctly. Alright. So Weather Ball's gonna do how much damage? Anyone wanna take a guess? Not very much. Right, I'm gonna ask DracoMisses what the actual number on that was. So 15 damage, so that took actually 15 damage. So now I'm gonna go ahead and Mega Evolve Rayquaza. And that'll instantiate the Delta Stream. And we'll see if that makes a difference. Alright, do the same thing. Still good, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. My Fervent Wish has reached Rayquaza. I don't know if I've seen this play out on my own DS. Because I couldn't find a Rayquaza in my my boxes just from a quick search, so I don't know if I've actually... like, oh my goodness, the Delta Stream looks weird, like the black lines moving across the screen. I don't know if it's noticeable on the stream or not, but it looks a little bit different than when it was in Gen 6. It's kind of cool. Okay, that looks like it did not double in base power, so I'll ask him what it was. Alright, what was the damage? 16. It did 16 damage, so it did not double in base power. When you reach the match turn limit in Gen 6, it went to old tiebreakers. So like if you like if the timer ran out. So if you hit the max turn limit in Gen 6, Omega Donut said that you hit the like old tiebreakers, like whichever one had more Pokemon and then more percentage of HP, then more HP. Okay. So next test I want to do, I think I'll just do the let's just do the... Oh, it looks cool on the bottom screen, too. I know my bottom screen is a little bit laggy, but, like, you can tell there's, like, a very, like, circular fan-type motion on the bottom. That's cool looking. I like how they updated that for Gen 7. Alright. Gonna test pledges next. Just keep doing that for a few turns. Alright, so I should make a note of what happened here. And now they gone! Where did they go? I don't know where they went. Feather Ball plus Delta Stream. No BP boost. Okay, so now I'm going to go for Fire Pledge and Grass Pledge into the Incineroar. And so this is a bug that Sajin reported on the in the Showdown bug reports. When did he report that? I think he reported it in it wasn't that long ago, but it wasn't like absurdly long ago. But like I guess I just didn't really know who Sajin was, so no one actually checked on it. So I'm pretty sure this is correct. I just wanted some footage of this. Oh, interesting, it didn't affect the Incineroar. I didn't even know that. That's funny. That's hilarious, I have no idea. Okay. Alright, so now we're just gonna sleep talk for a while. So the bug that Sajin found was that on the final turn of pledges, it didn't deal the damage that it was supposed to be doing. So, like on the turn that pledges fades, it's supposed to be doing damage in a very similar way to like, so you know, like on the last turn of sand, you don't take the last turn of sand damage, but on the last turn of grassy terrain, you do heal. So Sajin said that you take the extra turn of fiery damage there. So let's see, I don't know how many more are left. It shouldn't be that many more. Sleep talk. There's another Sea of Fire. Okay, so this should be the final turn. I have to tap the other side. Yep, it's the final turn of Sea of Fire. So let's see what happens. Some more moves that are failing. Alright, so Sea of Fire, and Sea of Fire disappeared. So that means Sajin's post was like I would expect, because he probably doses himself while playing in game. That is correct, so that's one thing down. Let's see here, let me do Spite next. KK, gonna do Spite next. So one of my Smeargles has Spite. I need to find whichever one. Toss Spite, there we go. And then this one can... Alright. Let me know what Fake Out's current PP is. Currently 2 PP. You only have 2 left. Oh, okay. So actually this should work. This should work just fine then. So we've been out for 8 turns. It says turn number of turns 9. That should be right. Okay. So if I go for Spite here on the Fake Out, let's see, how many does it have left? Yeah, I reduced it by 2. So the important thing there is that it didn't drop it by 4. It didn't say that it dropped it by 4. it dropped by 2. Showdown does not currently say that, which has very minor implications with Z-move information and whatnot, but I'm not particularly miffed about it. I just wanted to check that. Let's see here. Oh, let's do the... Do I have my wishes available? Wish Pokemon. No, I do have this though. Yeah, let's see here. I'll go with this one. And I'll do this. Mechanics Monday on Snatch soon? Probably not. You probably should not expect that from me anytime soon. I don't care about Snatch. It would be way down the line if I ever did it like that. I've had a big one planned on Speed for a while, but it's been it's taken a while to get done, unfortunately. Alright, so next one I'm going to do, so this is interesting. So I'm going to skill swap away the Incineroar's Intimidate. It did have Intimidate, right? I hope it had an Intimidate. I didn't even notice when it first sent out. I just assumed it did because this looks like an actual VGC team. No, I probably should tell him what's up next. No. That's fine. Alright. I like DracoMisses' avatar in game. Mine's pretty boring. I don't have, like hair colors or anything like that. Let's see, okay. Alright, sneaks his own Incineroar. One sneaky boy. Alright. So, this is kind of just for demonstrations purposes. So, you see how Smeargle picks up Intimidate? It does this, the swap, and then it shows that there's an ability swap. It, like, shows which ability was which here. So now, if I go for a skill swap on my own Smeargle, it will also activate Intimidate again. Now this is not unusual. If you skill swap something that has an activation ability, then it will activate again. I remember this was like first, I think, popularized back in 2012 with Wolf's team. Notice that it didn't show my other Smeargle's ability getting switched. So, yeah. Showdown does that correctly. What we wanted to test was, what happens if you use Gastro Acid on that Pokemon? So if you use Gastro Acid, that negates the ability. So is it still able to Intimidate, even though its ability has been negated when I skill swap Intimidate to and from it? So we're just gonna see what happens here. On Showdown, if I remember correctly, the interaction is that, oh, I made a note of it somewhere. Oh, on Showdown it doesn't activate, so we're just gonna see what happens. So, skill swap. So you can see the little text box says that has no ability, which is cool. So I'm skill swapping my Intimidate back. So this Smeargle hasn't been Gastro Acided. I guess it can be kind of hard to tell, but it kind of shows what's going on here. So if I skill swap again, then I predict that because my Smeargle on the right has been affected by Gastro Acid, the Intimidate will not activate. So I predict Showdown's interaction to be correct here. Yeah, Showdown's interaction is correct. Okay. Alright. So that one's right. Let's see here. Is there anything else that I can test right now? I think I have a Skydrop available, right? Yeah, I do have a Skydrop available. Okay. Switch in some Pokemon that can protect and is slower than a 139. So next we're gonna show off another mechanic that I found a while ago, which is with Skydrop conserving the current turn count. So I proved this a while ago, back in Sun and Moon, that for some reason, if you skydrop a Pokemon and it never has a chance to move, like if I skydrop something, like if I'm Tapu Koko and I skydrop a Togedemaru, Togedemaru tried to go for Zing Zap, and then like in the air, my Togedemaru tries to use Fake Out or King Shield, and then Tapu Koko drops it. Togedemaru will still be able to use Fake Out on the next turn, which has very niche applications, but it's kind of cool. And so there's a similar thing that I would expect to happen with a Double Protect. So Shadow never implemented the Skydrop Fake Out thing, which is not too surprising because Skydrop's weird. But we're gonna go ahead and see. So Protect, Pharaoh. Alright. So see here, Ferrothorn successfully protects. So now Ferrothorn is going to go for a not protect. Attack with Pharaoh. Attack. Anything. Alright. Oh, Komo got a double protect. Isn't that cool? So now I skydrop the Ferrothorn. Good work, Smeargle. Okay. And now use Protect in the air. So this may take a couple tries to test, because we're testing double protect chances. So in order to, we technically, if he always gets if he always manages to protect, then it's probably not double protect, but I mean we won't know for sure. So let's see here. I also can only do this so many times. Okay. Go for protect. With Pharaoh. So just to recap what we've done here, the Ferrothorn protected, and then I skydropped the Ferrothorn, and then Ferrothorn protected and tried to protect in the air, so it was unable to move. And now it's attempting to go for a second protect here. So, if it is a double protect, then it has a chance to fail. So we'll see if that is the case. So Komodo goes for protect, that doesn't matter. Ferrothorn goes for protect. Ferrothorn's protect was successful, so it may or may not be a double protect, so I'll have to try again. Do that sequence again. So we might be here for a while. Seems like a good time to switch to music. It's enough of Tin Tower. Let's see how we like this one. Alright, so now Smeargle and Ferrothorn are in the air. We're just gonna test the same thing again. Skydrop drops the Ferrothorn. And now we will see if it is able to use Protect or not successfully. Alright, Ferrothorn got another Protect there. So either that's been 2 double protects in a row, or it's not the case. So unfortunately we need to keep doing this until, because I'm not entirely confident. Yeah. Yes. We'll be doing this until Pharaoh's second check fails, or we run out of PP. Not especially interesting right now, but... Oh, he probably ran out of protects on Komodo. That's kind of funny. Mence is in, Mence is here. He's here to intimidate you and your friends. So I drop. Alright. Let's see if it does anything. It protects. Protect. So Parental got that's a third double protect in a row if my hypothesis is correct. That's interesting. So I'm fairly certain double protect chances carry over. Even if a chance is interrupted by like fake out, like if you protect and then you get faked out and then you try to go for protect again, I'm pretty sure that still counts as a double protect. No, it wouldn't because you took an action. You took an action there with the flinch. But this is weird. I might, unless something got patched between my tests previously and I don't think that matters. Hopefully, yeah, unless something got patched between Sun and Moon and the current state of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, but I mean, I'd be really shocked if it was. This isn't usually something Game Freak would adjust. Alright. Yeah, if this keeps up, I might try to test the fake out thing. Okay, that was another double protect. So that's 4 double. In theory, that's 4 double protects in a row. So what's the odds of that? That's 3 raised to the 4th. So what is that? That's 1 out of 81. So it's not incredibly improbable. Let's just go one more. Then I'd make that, what? 1 out of 243, so it'd be pretty good. I had an opponent's Incineroar snatch my Mence's Dragon Dance, and then I got the Dragon Dance, but it was still too slow. Yeah, Snatch is not a very competitive move in my opinion. I was using Chansey in the IC, and I faced Snatch Mega Gardevoir for whatever reason, and it snatched away like a bunch of my minimizes and stuff. But eventually I just like started seismic tossing, and he still couldn't break it because the guard split was too much. I thought that was really funny. And then I ended up calling one of his plays. Okay, so let's see if I'm just unlucky. Okay, so that's 5 theoretical double protects in a row. So we're just gonna test the fake ally interaction again. All right, switch Mence to Incineroar. Pharaoh can spam protect. I'm out of sleep talks on that side. Does this one have any more sleep talk PP? Yeah, this one has sleep talk PP. Alright, so Incineroar's in. Replace one of my Smeargles yet again. Okay. Use fake out twice in a row. Oops. Okay. Darn. Let's forfeit and reset. Okay. So yeah, we used up all his fake out PP, unfortunately, on the Incineroar. Maybe a little bit of an oversight on my part, because he was spamming fake out like earlier in the game. Alright. Alright. So I'm going to save a battle video because I have it recorded live. I don't know how many battle videos I have right now. No. Switch it in turn. Alright, so I can update some of my Pokemon here. I no longer need Castform or Rayquaza. So I'll put Kangaskhan in. I need a... This works. Berries. Okay. What else do I need to be testing right now? Unburden Skill Swap I don't have ready. Multiple Wishes. Do I have... Oh, I have this guy. I can put him in. I want him. Don't need you. Don't need you. So I will grab you. And... we'll just... I guess throw another Smeargle in case I need one later. Okay. So let's see here. So we're gonna pick up with the Skydrop and Fake Out test. Just as clarification, so in one of my Mechanics Mondays, I described this. It's the one on Skydrop. So if you Skydrop a Pokemon and it has yet to make an action that turn, then when that Pokemon drops, or while that Pokemon is in the air, you use some action that prevents it from moving while it's in the air. So an example would be trying to use Protect while in the air. And then after that Pokemon drops, you'll be able to use Fake Out, even though it's not like the first turn out. It's still that Pokemon's first action taken or something like that. Something to that effect. So we are going to try that again. And we'll see what happens. The Shuckle is nicknamed 22 because that's its speed stat when I was doing a bunch of speed tests. Shuckles are nice and slow, so you can manipulate your speeds pretty easily down there. I don't think I've ever seen that t-shirt before in game. I know mine's a new one to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I just liked its design because it's like similar to what? Okay. Let's see here. Switch Ments to Incin. So the Salamence is going to go out to Incineroar. Alright. So now Incineroar is going to go for a Fake Out in the air, presumably. And this, yes. Yes. So it's going to presumably, or it's going to go for Fake Out in the air, and then when it drops down, I expect it to be able to use Fake Out successfully. If it doesn't, then something changed between Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which would be fun. Alright, let's see here. I'll just double sleep talk. Alright, so go this for Protect. See the Incineroar. Goes for a Fake Out. Yeah, see, the Fake Out was successful. What the heck? Really don't know. Okay. Spam, Fake Out, Protect. Switch, Incin, out, and in. So the next task we're going to do, while we're setting up the next one, is we're just going to use double wish. So apparently on Showdown, you cannot have 2 wishes active at the same time for whatever reason. In fact, let me sleep talk first. So we'll go wish. This one has wish. Maybe it references turn number? Maybe I could see that, like the protect counter. Like being a little bit different in I don't know, it's still bizarre to me. I don't really know why it would not be counting as double protect. And also could just be that I got unlucky, but I'll ask Marty about it. Maybe I'll have an idea. So I'm just gonna go for double wish. So this should work. Don't ask me how people find these glitches, by the way. You're just like, yeah, you can't have 2 wishes active at the same time on Showdown. Just like, how would you ever know? Like, who is using wish of 2 Pokemon in doubles? Like, that you'd actually be able to test this. Okay, so one of the Smeargles uses wish. It looks like it's the one on the left side. And yeah, both of them worked. So, all right, go for Flare Blitz and fake out twice. All right. Okay, so this is just reaffirming the fake out thing from earlier. So wish should activate now. Yay, wish. So they basically activate. They both activated. Obviously the Smeargle on the left didn't activate because it was already at full health. So as you can see, the Incineroar was out on the field for like I sent it in and then it used like Flare Blitz or something, but that got interrupted by Skydrop. So like the situation I was describing earlier. So now Skydrop drops it down, but the Incineroar had used Fake Out while it was in the air. So now it should be able to successfully use Fake Out again. If it can't, then I'll be very surprised. Yeah, successful Fake Out. So it's behaving exactly the same way that I expected in Sun and Moon. But it's not a double protect though. So weird. Okay. So we confirmed that multiple wishes and doubles, so that's good. So we know that Skydrop turn conservation works for Fake Out, but not protect. Not protect? Not protect, question mark. Okay. Alright, so the next test I'm gonna do is we're going to test Parental Bond and Keyberry, because I always forget this one. I know Wolf's asked me to do it a couple times, and I like do it for him, and then I always forget. So I'm just going to do it and get some footage of it. Okay, spam, Alright, we're going to get to see the cool animations of Fusion Bolt and Fusion Flare later on. So you remember like when you're playing through like Black and White, and like you use Fusion Bolt and Fusion Flare, we have like Zekrom first and Reshiram when you're like fighting in the last battle. And like the animation changes. The animation still changes in the later generations when they get like double powered. So we're gonna watch both of them and see what it looked like. But first, there's a Mega Evolve our Kangaskhan, and we're gonna go for a return onto our Shucky Boy over here. Now Shucky Boy is holding Keyberry. So we are going to see if Shucky Boy eats his berry before the return, or before the second hit of return, or after the second hit of return. So he hit, oh, 2 hit, and then he eat his berry. So, oh, that's right. He has contrary too. I forgot. The Shuckle has contrary, so lowered its defense. That's funny. From the Keyberry. Okay, so that was expected. Nothing unusual about that. Okay, so That's so Showdown has the correct interaction of Parental Bond and Keyberry. No surprise there. No more PP on Komodo. You can switch. Yeah. Let's see here. So what do we want to do next? I think we want to do Fusion Bolt and Fusion Flare. Do I have the appropriate Pokemon for that? I have Instructmon. And then I need the Fusion Flare and Fusion Bolt Mon. I can't remember if these two Smeargles speed tie. I know one of these Smeargles I made it so the Instruct was slower, I think, but if they do speed tie, I might have to think a little bit before I make my moves. So let's see here. Do these guys speed tie? They do not speed tie. I'm smart. Okay. So this one, it's 138. So we will get to see some cool stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Fusion Bolt and Fusion Bolt into this Incineroar. And we should be able to notice an animation change with the first compared to the second. So let's notice the Fusion Bolt. So I rise up, hit down, go for Instruct. Yeah, I did not notice a difference there. But we're going to do that again. And we'll do Fusion Flare into Fusion Bolt. How much did one Fusion Bolt do? Flare. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I should have the Instructmon be faster. Yeah, the Instructmon should be faster, not slower. I think I have an Orangreer that's fast. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that was dumb. Okay. Oops. I need to forfeit to change some sets. This feels like the hiker trial. What's the hiker trial? Where you watched the Marowak dance and spot the difference. That's funny. Okay, yeah, I know what you mean now. Oh, ended communication. I did no. We still battle. We still battle. I can switch in the battle area. I sucked at that trial. Well, the Marowak was OP because it had Protect Flare Blitz. And it didn't have Rockhead? I think it had Rockhead, right? So it killed all my Mons, if I remember correctly. I remember the Marowak one was really hard in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. But what did I start with? I started with Rowlet. Yeah, I started with Rowlet. That was probably why I was hard. Alright. Let's see here. So this should be done with its usefulness. This is definitely done with its usefulness. This is definitely done with its usefulness. Okay. I thought I had a really fast Orin Guru somewhere. We only have a slow one. Let's see if I can find one. Wait, no, I should be searching for Instruct. I know I have Orin Guru on here because I've done like, cause it's like the de facto Instruct mod. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, that looks good. It has Trick Room, so it's probably slower, but that's fine. I can just go for Trick Room. Let's see, what else can I... Oh, Aegis Slash. Should probably grab an Aegis Slash. I can just probably grab my competitive Aegis Slash, that should be fine. Oh, this one has Instruct too. Its name is Harambe, so it's funnier. AG, there's an AG. You're gonna be counting my sets. Let's see here. Aegis Slash. Check. Unburden Skill Swap. Do I even have any Unburden Pokemon? I'm not confident I have any Unburden Pokemon in my game right now. Ability Unburden. Let's see here. Nope, I do have some. Oh yeah, I have my Slurplus. Of course, I have my Slurplus. Okay. They will need an Electric Seed though. Do I have any Electric Seed ones? Scarf. Or any sort of seed. I suppose I can deal with that in a little bit. Run some more tests and then do the final bit. I won't be able to do all my tests, it looks like. Because I don't have all the Pokemon ready. Alright. I'm getting sick of the Team Rocket takeover, so let's switch it up again. What do we want? I like this one. Oh, that one's quiet though. Let's see here. Oh wait, that one's the one I think. Yeah, I like this one. Okay, let's see here. So we'll do the Fusion Bolt, Fusion Flare tests again. See if I can get a more consistent thing compared to last time. Let's see here. What should you read? Sin plus. This is fine. Just okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to Fusion Bolt the Incineroar. And we're going to note the damage. And then we will... If I instruct the Fusion Bolt, that won't work. I want to do it the other way around, I think. So I want to do a... I'll do it regular Fusion Bolt to gauge the damage. I think... let's see, let's go back and click. This will be fine, I think. Getting banned on Pokemon for no reason is so annoying. Angry face, angry face, angry face, angry face, angry face. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Yoshi versus Joshi. I've unbanned myself loads of time, it just consumes time. Well. RIP you. Alright. How much was that? So that did 8 damage. So that one did 8 damage. And now I want to Fusion Flare Trick Room. I'm a fan of your stuff, so hope host helps you get like 160 followers. Well, thank you. I'm not a big Twitch streamer. This is just a convenient way of me to test things. Because I can just say, hey, look at my Twitch VOD. And people can comb through that. I can interact with the chat, and it's always kind of nice. Heart, heart, heart. Yay, hearts. Okay. So there's a Fusion Flare. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to instruct the Fusion Flare. And then, okay, so that Fusion Flare did 5 damage. So the first Fusion Bolt did 8 damage. This Fusion Flare did 5. I'm expecting the Fusion Flare to do a similar amount of damage, but I'm expecting Fusion Bolt to double. If it doesn't, then the bug reports was wrong. And I should not trust that guy. Let's see here. Was third in the UK last season for a really long time, so if you ever want to battle him, yep, well that's real cool. I do not know as much as I should about Europe's standings, so that's really good. Congrats on that. UGC 17 was not as good for me. Barely missed out on my invite. Okay. Yes. Okay. So I instructed the Fusion Flare. Alright, and I'll wait to hear back from the damage. I don't know, it looked like the Fusion Bolt did more damage to me than the first Fusion Bolt, but we'll find out. Alright, just waiting on... Miss. Okay, so the Fusion Flare did 5 damage, but the Fusion Bolt did 14 damage. So that means that the Fusion Bolt did actually double. So I'm pretty sure, I thought you could do Fusion Bolt and the Fusion Bolt and have it double. I'm just gonna do that again. Like, because that's weird. Okay, once more. So now Oranguru is going for Fusion Bolt, or has instructed a Fusion Bolt. Oh, it is a different animation. So if you look at the when it's in the sky, it flashes once. So here, oh, it didn't flash. Okay, damages. Was I tripping? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm fairly certain that like you can do a Fusion Bolt and a Fusion Flare and it'll double in base power. Or sorry, a Fusion Bolt and a Fusion Bolt and it'll double in base power. 7 from Orangurus and stuck from 8 from Spirals. Okay, so apparently I'm wrong on that. perfect. So I don't know if that's because I was pretty sure that if you used nope. Apparently not. Apparently it does have to be Fusion Bolt to Fusion Flare. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Bolt plus Flare was different. Okay. So yeah, that confirmed what I wanted to. So I was just wrong on my own personal thing there. I thought that Fusion Bolt into Fusion Bolt for some reason would double in base power. But maybe that was a like previous bug or something like that. So let's see here. So the next thing I can test is... Oh, never mind. I can't test this. Oops. Yeah, I need to have my... If I want to test this, I need my Aegislash to have Autotomize. It does not know that. So let me just make a note of Fusion Flare, Fusion Bolt, Instruct combination being correct. So... Yeah, I'm gonna need to check through my Pokemon and see if I have if I happen to have an Autotomize one. Okay. I need to change mods again. So it might be done, not sure. Might have to get some more Pokemon before I'm able to test the rest of my mechanics I have on my list. I got through like, see how many I get through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got through 9 of my tests that I wanted to do, so that's pretty good. The ones after this are a little bit more complicated, so... Good night. Thanks for catching the stream. I appreciate it. Alright, let's see. I don't think I have a Autotomized Aegislash on this game. I think I might have it on my regular moon. It's not one that I easily get a hold of either, unfortunately. I could do it. I guess I could do it on Unburden plus Skill Swap test. I can do that. Oh, perfect. Here's one with a seed. So I'll just grab a Tapu Koko. I should have one around here. Tapu Koko. Where'd be the Tapu Koko? Oh, synchronizers. I need a Tapu Koko. Actually, let me just grab my Skill Swap Miracle first. Skill Swap. Okay, this one has Skill Swap. So let's see if I have Autotomize Aegislash. Autotomize. I do not. That's the only I think form-changing Pokemon I can think of off the top of my head that has a really easy way to change its weight. I'll do a quick search on that, but I'm pretty sure that's the only one off the top of my head. Yeah, it has to be a Autotomize. So... I think the only Autotomized Pokemon... I don't have any Autotomized Pokemon, so I can't test it. So I need to grab a Tapu Koko. So... Sure, there are plenty of Tapu Kokos. Got Tapu Koko for every day of the week. Yeah, we don't use that one. We'll use this one. Kapuriki. One more test. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit more tricky to do because I have to actually verify actual speeds. So, I need you to lead with a Pokemon with speed greater than 102. But less than 204. No. So let's see here. So I'll lead with my the thing that has Unburden, Slurpleth, and my Tapu Koko. So apparently there's a glitch on Showdown where if you skill swap away Unburden after Unburden's already been activated, Unburden doesn't go away. So that is, suppose you have a Drifblim, and you gave it skill swap, and you like had a Psychic Seed, and you skill swapped Unburden onto your Tapu Lele, Drifblim would still maintain the Unburden boosted speed on Showdown right now. Lele doesn't get the extra speed, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have told my teammates that for MPA and abused the heck out of the glitch, because I'm pretty sure MPA standards are, if there's a glitch on Showdown, you just have to take the L. Which is why I always try to play on card if I can, because I hate getting screwed out for mechanics that shouldn't be there. But yeah, we'll get that fixed. And we'll start a new round of music because I'm getting sick of that one as well. Is this one good? Oh, he led Tapu Koko. Oh no, that doesn't work. We can't do that one. Oh, can't be Coco. Alright, we'll restart that and try again. Small oversight on our part. How long have we been going for? An hour! Oh man. I check my Twitter notifications in the meantime. Anyone like the stream tweet? Nope. No one liked the stream tweet. No one wants to see. No one wants to see this. Alright. Good, because these are all really boring mechanics anyway. The more fun mechanics are all on my YouTube. These are just the I am a slave to the Showdown dev team and do mechanics testing type of tests. Luckily, this should catch up on most of my incorrect mechanics list of like things that I've wanted to test for a while. So let's see here. So we'll do the same thing, but hopefully he doesn't lead Coco this time. If it leads Coco, then they're not good. Oh, I see what he's doing, because it's tricky because he might not have a mom that can actually like attack without like attacking me, because he has an actual VGC team. Should be fine though. He can like just attack himself. Non-mega return Asian. So unless this Salamence is like the bulkiest Salamence ever, it should be outspeeding my 102 speed Slurpleth. I am 102 speed, right, actually? Yeah, I am 102 speed. Okay. So if I go for Sleep Talks. So here are my Sleep Talks. Sleep Talk. Okay. So now I will Sleep Talk and switch in the Tapu Koko. So what this will do, it should not grant this. Actually, I don't remember if it will grant the speed immediately or not. It shouldn't grant the speed immediately because it's turn order should have already been decided by this point. So the Slurfluff should still be slower than Mets right now. Yeah, that's what I expected, yeah. That's still faster because the speed hadn't updated yet. Well, technically the speed has updated, but the turn order does not dynamically update unless you are a Mega Pokemon, because Megas are broken. So now, because I have activated my Unburden, which is my ability, right, yeah, it is Unburden. So now my Electric Seed is active, and so I just need to go to my Skill Swaps Mule, who I hopefully put in here. There we go. So asking what Mensa's actual speed is at the moment. It should be faster than 138 if he's like not crazy. 157. Yeah, okay, he's fast, Mensa. Okay. So if I use more sleep talks here. So this is just to indicate. Is this 9,000 turns battle? No. Thankfully not. No. You can watch that on my YouTube. 19 and a half hours for 2,800 turns. Insane. I don't ever want to do that again. I literally could not use like anything for that entire period of time. Okay. So as you can see there, my Smeargle moved after these Salamence because he said his Mensa speed was 157 and my Smeargle was, I think this Smeargle was 138. I think we checked earlier. It would help if I did the summary on that Smeargle. Yep, it's 138 speed. So now I'm going to skill swap away Unburden from this cotton puff thing over here. So now Smeargle has Unburden. So I'll just tap the bottom screen so you can see down there on the bottom that Smeargle does have Unburden. And the other guy, Slurpluff, has own tempo. So if I use Sleep Talks again, so Smeargle never had a chance to lose an item, so it never had a chance to activate Unburden. So let's see what happens. Let's see what the turn order is here. So he goes for King Shield, no surprise there. So see, Salamence uses Double Edge, so the Unburden was not preserved after you eliminated the Unburden. So if you remove Unburden, if you remove the ability, then it also removes the speed boost if you already had activated. Unburden is a really crappy speed boost. Like you just lose your speed for everything. Like if you switch out, if you like, I guess if you get your ability removed, so that sucks. So that bug report was also correct. So let me get over that. And that is all the tests that I want to do today. So yeah, there we go. I will let DracoMisses know, so shoutouts to DracoMisses. Yeah, if you thief on time, you lose his, yeah, if you get an item back, then you immediately lose it. Yeah, Unburden sucks as an ability. It's terrible. Alright. Alright. That's all I need for now. Thanks a bunch. So yeah, shoutouts to DracoMisses on Showdown for being willing to spend an hour to do this.